Hello YouTube, it is I, my T-Legacy Gamer, and today I am back for another TIFU. This episode is recorded immediately after my last one, so there is not going to be a weekly, a F of the week. So I'm doing four recent or four top ones, or however it's set, I don't know exactly, but there will be four. Are we reading four random ones? I keep saying number 4. Why am I starting over number 4? 4 is not that difficult to understand. Whatever. In any case, I'm going to be reading, I'll say it again, 4 articles and going from there. Now the last one, as you can see, I had clicked on was the sabotaging myself with ice. So I'm gonna keep on continuing down from here. I have today I effed up by flooding my bedroom by M.u.g.e.n. I don't know. Whoa! This is from freaking yesterday. Now, I was actually at work during this time frame, so I was not able to record this. Am my elbow dirty? No, it's okay. So I was, like I said, I was not at work. I mean, I was at work, so I was not able to catch this as soon as it released. But this is the day after, so I am pretty much on point, baby. So let's get this party started. Today I fucked up by flooding my bathroom. It is Labor Day 2017 and I definitely effed up. I own a Nintendo Switch and an iPad, and I always wanted to get a mount for it so I could play while lying in bed. I'm lazy, I know. I just put it out here. A lot of us gamers have the thing that we're lazy and all that stuff. In your case, it looks like it's kind of true. So I finally bought one on Amazon, shipped Saturday, arrived today. You lucky, because I have a freaking mouse. I'm getting sick and tired of this damn mouse. I'm tired of all these cords. Before I even keep on going, this is what I freaking deal with. You see this shit? You see this shit? This is what I freaking deal with. Because I'm a freaking mouse. Sorry. Biggest mistake of my life. Friends. Which is absurd, because trust me when I say I've had more than a couple. Anyway, I opened the package up and realized there were mounting screws, so I asked my roommate if I could borrow his drill. He grabbed it. Oh, I see exactly what happened. Damn. I got one. I'm like totally messing up. He grabbed it. I picked out a prime location on the wall next to my bed to drill down into the drywall, and then I got started. Big no-no, but I don't even tower houses, but if you're just picking a random spot in a wall, that's a huge no-no. Because you're gonna hit some shit. Like, period. If you don't have the right tools, don't just go, oh, I'm going to drill here because I'm like, it's a nice spot. No. He grabbed it, picked out a prime location on the wall next to my bed, and drilled down the drywall. Then I got started. I got one drywall screw anchor in, so I went in for a second. I pressed the drill bit into the wall, started carving. Then I felt the drill hit some material. I felt the drill hit some material that was so very obviously not drywall. But it was too late. Before I could take my finger off the drill, there's pressurized water shooting in my face, soaking my bed and the books on my bedside table. It was going everywhere, folks. A true spectacle. It was like dancing in the rain. I was in panic, of course, and I screamed for help from my roommates as I'm hauling all of my valuables off of the floor and into higher places / different rooms in the apartment. Oh shit. Oh That's an apartment. Oh, fuck. Terrible. Once I managed to move out of the room I just moved back into, I ran to my closet and emptied all of my plastic totes. I took each of them and started catching the water let loose by the pipe I put a hole in. My roommates and I estimate the water was coming out at easily 10 gallons a minute. They were hauling and dumping up full totes every few minutes just to keep them with it. Neighbors got involved too. Yay! I was trying my best to catch all the water, but it was so pressurized that it wasn't just pouring out. It was like a power washer shooting straight at half of my room and got everywhere despite my best efforts. One of my roommates called 911 and the fire department finally shut it off after the better part of a half hour. Like 20 plus minutes of straight up adrenaline and hundreds of gallons of water. Miraculously, we managed to save my stuff and we kept the water away from the rest of our rooms except for part of the living room. I live on the second floor, so the neighbors underneath me did suffer water damage to their apartment. I'm told all of their stuff is fine, but I feel like a massive asshole and I'm pretty upset about ruining their day. It definitely could happen worse, but thanks to quick thinking and my blogger friends. What's that blogger? Bullying! You know. I think we mitigated the losses here greatly. We'll know how bad it really is once everything dries. Eek! I cannot wait to pay for that fuck up. Yes we can. Things I've learned. 1. If you do drill ever, buy a freaking stud finder, metal detector, and multi-scatter gizmo. It's surprisingly cheap and I'm a moron for never having bought one. Oh, I'm definitely not going to hit anything here, he says before hitting something. That's usually how it happens. 2. Fire safety systems can wait, why am I stuttering? Fire safety systems can have auto... You know what I want to say? Brain... mouth connect. Fire safety systems can have antifreeze mixed in with their water and may be highly pressurized. This will make everything with water on it very sticky, and as you know, there'll be lots of water. If you plan on draining through a pipe, I wouldn't recommend these ones. 3. If you live in an apartment, it's a good idea to keep important numbers in your smartphone contacts or up on a fridge. Holy hell, that would have helped us out. Yes, it would have. And now, he's going to be in a lot of shit because, I mean, property damages and, back to the water. Yeah. Not that bright. What can I see here? Oh boy. Bummer. Watch YouTube videos before you try to do heading stuff like you're not super good at. I recommend locating water shutoff valves for your water lines. But even then, that was kind of dumb. Alright, next up, today I effed up by cooking a slow cooker recipe for dinner. Did you get cussed out or something? Or did you burn up something? Okay, let's see here. Something by I Make Sounds and Stuff. What do you think of these names from? Sometimes I move too fast for the rest of the world, and today I misread 30-minute prep time as 30-minute cook time is in a slow cooker. Should have knew after seeing word slow cooker, but no. Ramen recipe in 8 hours for dinner in an hour. Girlfriend has been stressed out about school today and had a bunch of tests to take for school today. She mentioned she was craving ramen and had invited friends over to help study. I thought I'd be cheesy and make some ramen for them at home. Knock the 8 hours down to 4 and give my GF and her friends some chips and guac and walked away. Then we'll be ready at 11. I'll let you know how it tastes, shaking my head. TLDR, try to be a cheese ball and cook ramen at home for my GF and her friends so they could study. Misread 30-minute prep time, determine cook time via slow cooker equals starving humans. Recipe has 8-hour cook time. Well, all I can say is at least you tried. You tried to be a good partner. I mean, you tried. I cannot. Hey, as long as you got some nookies that night, you tried. What kind of ramen takes 8 hours to make? Hey. Okay, that's done. That's done. Next up, today I effed up by losing a free season pass for the amusement park. No! And it's NSFW. Oh, hey, look, they're coming into a coconut is right there. The most disgusting thing I've ever read in my life. I might do 5 this episode. Yeah, I think 5. Today I fucked up by losing a free season pass to the amusement park. Whoop! This just happened today. Ding, ding, ding! Yes, yes, yes. Why am I saying yes? Oh yeah, because the day I love saying today and not like 3 weeks ago or 3 months ago or 3 years ago or 10 years ago. It feels pretty good saying it happened yesterday. Anyway, well, this just happened today. The Six Flags in my area has been giving out free season passes as part of some special that they were doing. And all you had to do was go out and find some balloons in the scavenger hunt fashion. My mom got some for the family, 4 out of 5 of us. She gave me mine and said to pop it and get the free pass out for the balloon, but to make sure that the confetti was also in it, didn't get all over the place. I had the bright idea of going outside to make sure the confetti didn't get everywhere inside. I go outside with my trusty pair of scissors and get set to pop it. At this point, there was no wind, so I figured I was safe and to try and pop it. I stabbed it once, and the damn thing didn't pop. I stabbed at it again, but it grazed off the side and was heading towards the hand that I was holding it down with. I moved my hand to make sure I didn't get stabbed. In that same second, the wind immediately picked up. Oh no! My heart sinks, and the balloon starts to rapidly go away. The wind then starts to slow, and I ran after the balloon since it had started to fall. My hopes rise, and I think I can actually save it. The wind then picked back up. The balloon went over the trees and out of my sight. In that moment, it dawned on me that I had bought a fucking balloon worth more than $100 outside to pop it with a dull pair of scissors. Just why I didn't get a bit of confetti on the floor. I am now receiving a large amount of verbal abuse from my mother, and I completely deserve it. TLDR, I woke up and forgot how balloons worked. I blame the wind. How was this NSFW? How was this not safe for work? How? It's just like confetti? Hey. Hey. I'm thinking, like, why is it NSFW? That's why I got to it. It was NSFW. This is like as kid friendly as can be. That fuck up really blew me away. It will, dare I say, gone with the wind. Oh my god, these dad puns. I really don't know why it was flagged as NSFW. I'm extremely confused. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the bot saw to me pop it, references, and assumes bodily discharge. Hey, what? Okay, wait. You got an answer, I think. Okay, wait. We got an answer. This submission has automatically been filtered for moderator review because it looks like it might violate one of our rules. Most likely, rule number 4. Yup. Violated charge. But yep. That's weird. That's really weird. But hey. Next up, we have today I effed up by making my dad's phone say, right, fuck her right in the pussy every time he texts someone, love you. Hey, that's messed up. Now, one of these. Okay. Today I effed up. This didn't happen today, but a few years ago. Shame on you. Cosmos No Way Toast. Shame on you. You messed up the entire ride. That's weird. Let me start by saying that my father is not what you call technically inclined. For example, he often tells me the volume on his phone is broken when it's ringing on silent. Anyway, recently he experienced some trouble with logging into his Apple ID and thought his account had been hacked. I had never played a prank on my father because he is strictly the 1950s stereotypical man type who doesn't play games. I had to think of something unpredictable that he wouldn't expect, so I thought to myself, what does my father do on his phone the most? Text! My father texts a lot and always uses the same several phrases. Love you, XO, XO, XOXO, things like that. That is so fucking old school. Granted, I know some folks in real life that actually does, well personally of course, that does use XOXO, but not as much as that. I got the brilliant idea that in the shortcut menu, I changed all of those phrases to be shortcuts for the phrase, fuck her right in the pussy. I did it overnight while he was asleep. When he did wake up and use his phone, he texted me, fuck her right in the pussy. And I then said, oh my god, someone hacked my phone. Every time I say this vulgar sentence, I said, oh no, keep texting and see if it goes away. He sent it multiple times. I'm laughing and getting a kick out of it, so I figured I'd let him dwell over it for an hour or so. He then calls me about an hour later and tells me and lets me know that he went to Verizon and showed the people what his phone was doing. He set everyone to look at the device, wondering why, and it ended up doing a complete reset on the phone. He lost everything: photos, contacts, notes, emails, etc. Jokes on me because I'm the one that has to sit with him 4 to 5 hours trying to remember everything and helping him set it up again. He never found that out. He never found out that it was me. And it's been a couple of years. Made my dad's iPhone say every time he said love you, texting, backfired, and he lost all info. Karma. 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 It's a bastard. Alright, next one. Today I effed up by falling in love with a married woman. Now before I start, is this a polyamory thing? Or a unassayed poly thing? I'm assuming not. Because, you know, yeah. Let's see here by Her Trigger 20. It didn't really happen today. It actually, damn, it's just the longest break between today and damn. It didn't happen today. It actually happened 15 years ago, and I've been in love with her ever since. She lives in Colorado, and I am here in Seattle, and she's a flight attendant that flies in and out of my life about every month and a half or 2 for a day or so. We connect in a scary, visceral way. We are so... What? And are so sexually compatible that it's kind of overwhelming. I realize it's probably a dead-end situation for me, as I don't think she will ever leave her boyfriend, her husband. I know I can find other women. I know there are equally intelligent, beautiful women out there who are available, but something about my beautiful sunshine makes the agony of her not being mine completely not as bad. I don't have a broken moral compass, and loving someone over, like, why am I? Loving someone like this doesn't make me a bad person, nor does it make her a bad person. Her marriage is very strange, and I don't think she'd ever leave him because she's afraid of what would happen to him if she were not there. This will go on until I can't anymore, and the day that happens, it will be one of the worst and most agonizing days of my life. Today I effed up, fell in love with a married woman 15 years ago. Don't care what anyone thinks.
Any of this getting through to you, son? I've been hornswoggled.
I can't put my glasses on right. The purpose... I'm not even. No. Okay. Next one. Today I fucked up by shitting my pants and making my breath smell like ash. What the shit? Damn. This is the last one. This is the last one. This is so long. This is the last freaking one. Okay, this happened on Saturday and I'm still feeling it. So, literally. So, it was around noon. And I was having my friend move into his new apartment when I felt it. It felt, oh no. Okay, I want to stop right here right quick. I want to say I absolutely have a weakness for these very graphically written. I love how graphic they are written. That actually makes me feel like, ooh, I feel it. Oh my god, oh. That's exactly what I'm getting from this. The vibe I'm getting. Oh my gosh. So I want to like stop it out blocked. So it was around noon, and I was helping my friend move into his new apartment when I felt it. It felt like a grenade blew up in my anus. I dispatched myself from helping my friend up his bed and rushed to the bathroom to relieve myself. That shit hurt coming out. It felt like an Indian rug burned my ass. But the relief was an overwhelmingly better feeling. Here's the catch though. No TP at all. We weren't going to get any until tonight. So now I'm on the toilet with a bruised booty hole and no way to cleanse what must be cleansed. Then it hits me. Paper towels, they must be soft enough, right? As I pull up my shorts and dash out to grab the roll in the kitchen. As soon as I got back in the bathroom, I wiped this shit out of my ass, pun intended. It felt only a little less amazing than using toilet paper. Anyway, I realized you aren't supposed to flush paper towels, but the deed was already done. It had already been done, so no turning back. Later that night, we ate at McAllister's. It's like Panera, and had some good tea, but that's where I was wrong. I got a large sweet tea that night and saved the next half for tomorrow morning before church. Oh shit. The next morning I grabbed my tea, itched my ass, it was bothering me. Itched my ass, it was bothering me. Stopped by Waffle House for a waffle. I got to church and my booty was itching and hurting so bad. At the point that I could hardly keep a straight face. I had finished the tea when I got to church and it tasted weird, but ugh. What the shit? What the shit? It tastes a little weird. Not too one of his dookie chunks is enough getting in the tea somehow. Oh shit. Okay, I finished the tea when I got to church and it tasted weird, but I ignored it because it could have just been some taste it picked up from the fridge. Fast forward 30 minutes and I have to fart. My ass is on fire and I agreed with myself that I have something at one rib. Well, I got a rip alright. So much that some slimy shit came out. The slimy shit poured out along with the gas. Great, I squeezed my tiny butt cheeks together, hoping to quarantine the biohazard as I sprinted like Usain Bolt to the bathroom. I got there and unzipped my pants, only to find that the isolation didn't work. Shit covered my underwear. Frantic, I checked my pants. Fuck, a wet brown stain was left square on the back of my light blue dress pants. What in the hell? I spent 5 minutes wiping everything down, and then by that time my ass felt like it was going to catch fire and explode. On the pain index, one would describe this as a gunshot wound to the flabby cartilage on one's ear. Ooh, shit. Now, I had to go back into the public eye with shit-stained pants, wet and shitty undies, a burnt ass, and what would now be classified as the world's worst breath. I could smell my own breath as it was like my own ass. Literal ass mouth shit. Fucking great. My crush is also here because when I came out of the bathroom, I saw her across the lobby. We immediately went and awkwardly locked eyes and then she yelled my name. We usually hug when we see each other, but this time the hug must be avoided at all costs. I waved, then turned around and just sprinted the opposite direction. Untucked my shirt to cover my ass, literally, and grabbed some mints to fix my breath. The mints didn't do shit. I saw her later, and she attempted to hug me out, but I turned it to a long-range high five. I had lost my dignity, and probably a chance I had with that, oh shit. Here you go. I had lost my identity and probably a chance I had with that girl because I could smell myself, and to put it lightly, it was the smell of defeat. Now I ruined my asshole, my best pants, and favorite underwear. My chances with that girl, and now I have to do some witchery to fix my ass breath. Now today I end up killing my manliness and put a butt powder on my ass to ease the pain. I just want to die. After I play some video games and study for my pre-cal test tomorrow. TLDR. Shit my pants during church. And drink terrible tea, resulting in a ruining of my day, my pants, and my chances with the girl I like. This shit was poetry in motion, my good man. Yes, I am crying. I'm crying, my good man. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm crying, my good man. You see this? I am crying, my good man. I need a better camera. I'm crying. I'm legit crying. Oh my gosh. And by that note, I am done. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite. When you subscribe, please ring my bell so that way you will know when I am uploading a video. So you won't be wondering why is it M.u.g.e.n uploading a video? Guess what? Ring the bell. We're going to see exactly when I upload that video. No questions asked. Why is that word so weird? But yes, like I said, ring the bell. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you at the next video or live stream. Peace out. And I am done. I am tired.